Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we are back. We're doing another Ikoria draft, and let's do it. Alright, our rare is Winota, Joiner of Forces. This is a cool card. So non-humans attack, and then you can look at the top 6 for each one and put a human creature card on it, tapped and attacking, and they're indestructible. This card's sweet. I think we'll first pick that. Other notable cards in here: Deadweight, good removal. Perimeter Sergeant, good with this. But this triggers when it attacks, so if it comes in tapped and attacking, it actually doesn't boost everything. Momentum Rumbler. Nothing else too crazy good in here. Frostlinks, Snare Tactician for the cycling deck. But I'm going to take Winota. If we can make it work, that would be cool. Luca. So exile top 3. Creature cards exiled this way gain. You may cast this card from exile as long as you control it. Exile target creature you control. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal creature card with higher converted mana cost. Should we give it a try? I love that. It's got so much text you can't even read it. Each creature you control deals damage equal to. Is it easier to read if I put this on the side? Oh yeah, this is way better. Let's just take Luca. What are we giving up? I guess a Parcel Beast. Pretty good. Volpakeet, Divine Arrows removal, Deadweight. It's actually quite a few good cards in here. But I'm going to take Luca because it's Planeswalker. It looks fun. It's card advantage. Why not? Okay. Keensight Mentor. All the Mentors are good. I like this one. Day Squad Marshal. Now you have to attack with non-humans to get the humans, so you have to have a good mix. You can take the Volpakeet, get the Mutate. I mean, I like that this pumps at a pretty cheap cost, and Vigilance is good. I say we give it a chance. I like the Mentor Cycle, although this one, not the greatest power and toughness, admittedly. I could see Volpakeet being good here, but I'm going to take the Mentor just because I know the Mentors are good. Like Serval has synergy with Keensight Mentor. Spell Eater Wolverine is good. What's the best card in here? Probably the Mentor, I guess. Could just take the Serval. It does work well with Winota, since it's not easy to kill, and then it has synergy with the Mentor. And the best cards in here aren't super impressive. I could take the Wolverine. It can get Double Strike. But you have to have instants and sorceries in your graveyard to make that work. I'm going to take the Serval. There's a Recluse. Howlbounder's cool. Some good green cards in here. Could be I'm supposed to be in green. Like I can take Fertilid or Recluse here. I can take the Howlbounder too. It's pretty cool with Winota because it puts it out tapped and attacking, and it can't be blocked by except by 3 or more creatures. I do feel like we're getting cut in our colors. There's nothing exceptionally good here. I'm going to take this. We're competing for cycling colors. That's probably what the problem is. Solid Footing is a good card. It's going to have great synergy with Serval and anything else that we give Vigilance. So I'm okay taking it. Give it a try. Try the solid footing deck. So Perimeter Sergeant. We have a good amount of humans already. Otherwise we take the Cloud Piercer. So we can take the Sergeant. Get some more humans. Or we can take the Cloud Piercer because Mutate is good. And we need some actual non-humans in order to trigger Winota. I still feel like taking the Sergeant. I feel like we're better off making a little bit of a beatdown deck. Alright, the best card here, I mean, you could probably splash a Blitz Leech, in all honesty. I don't see why not. It's a kill spell and a flash blocker. It's the only thing in here I would consider splashing, so I'm okay with it. Another Sergeant. Alright. It's also Spontaneous Flight. But let's go with Sergeant here. Vulpikeet's good pickup. Could take the Farfinder though. Lets us splash for Leech. I like that Vulpikeet works well with Winota though, since you can mutate into it and then it's no longer a human. But Farfinder is a really good card for splashing. I still think I'm going Vulpikeet. We're kind of looking like a little bit more of a beatdown deck, I think. So I'll take the Vulpikeets. The problem is you can't mutate humans. But you can also just play it as a 2/3. Yeah. I'm not going to take any of these. We're not in these colors. I don't want to be, at least. I mean, it looks like they're telling us to be in blue and black, I suppose. I feel like I'm kind of in these colors, but I could splash Extinction Event. I could play Dire Tactics. This feels like a card you can easily splash too. I think so. But I mean, if you're splashing, maybe you're just supposed to play Blood Curdle instead. It's 4 mana, but there's also Divine Arrow, but I'd rather have targeted removal. This also exiles. I'll take it. We have a lot of humans. Let's get this swamp out of here, and I don't think we're splashing for Unlikely Aid. So Forbidden Friendship is very good in our deck. It gives us a human and a non-human. So it's good with Perimeter Sergeant and good with Winota. So I like that. But then there's Necropanther, which is totally playable in here too. And it brings back some pretty good cards. Get out of here. So I could take the Necropanther. Don't have a ton of 2-drops though. And Forbidden Friendship sets up a little bit better for like a Vulpikeet. Necropanther's good too though. I'm going to go for the value spell here, I think. Okay, so the Marshal. We can play the Wildbounder. Creature or player. Oh, this is cool. Just reveal a creature. I like that. To kill things. It's pretty good removal. And we're kind of removal light. So I think I'm okay taking this. Oh wait, it's green, never mind. We're not in green. Could do the Wildbounder, it's uncommon, it's pretty good. It's a human that you want to come out with Winota. I like it more than the Marshall, I think. It is double red. And we're almost, you know, we might not even be red. I'm going to actually take the Marshall. Did I get it? Yeah. This is good. This is removal, but we're looking more like beatdown. We only have basically, well, we do have Winota, but I can splash for Winota. Like maybe we're supposed to be black-white. I'd probably take the rare here. This lets you just sometimes get in. Swallow Whole, like I said, is good, but it's more of a card for when you're not aggressive. I feel like we're pretty aggressive. So I'll take the Venturer. Can take the Flight. I don't like all these 3-drops we have. Some very good cards in other colors, basically. Could take the Poacher. Actually like this card. Gain life. Draw. It's good value. I think I'll take it. Divine Arrow, some removal. Don't need that. Take the Divine Arrow. Take the Barons. Enforcer is good. Another Sergeant would be nice. But we'll take the Enforcer. Could splash for this. But I don't love this card. I'm going to take the Enforcer. Whisper is good. I actually just like Whisperer, so I'm going to take that. Whisper Squad. It's on color, I guess. So we're basically playing human beats right now, which I'm fine with. You can take the Deadeye. I actually like this. You can attack in and kill stuff. Take the Spontaneous Flight. So I would like some fixing for Winota, because I think we actually have enough non-humans where she's still, I mean, she's also a 4-mana 4/4, which is never bad. We're going to pass these, let people take those colors. So I feel like my mistake was maybe I waited a little bit too long to pick a deck, and ultimately it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just, I wish it was a little bit better. Fox is good. Can I? Yeah, I can totally do this. It's an expensive mutate, but that's a big perk. Otherwise, the Officer is good. I mean, we're aggressive, so this is going to be less good. But it's also got Death Touch and Lifelink. It's going to be tough to mutate. But that's a strong mutate ability. I mean, we're probably going to play 17 lands anyway, so maybe I just do it. The Officer is good, though. But I'm going to take this because we can play it. So Blood Curdle, get some more removal. Can take the Officer, which I like, especially with our Sergeants. Tap and then you can get in there. But I think hard removal is important, especially against the cycling deck. So I'll take the Curdle. Auricorn is good. gaining life is huge. Farfinder, the fixing, I actually want the fixing because I still want to play Winota. So I think I'm taking Farfinder here. As much as I want this. A lot of 3-drops, I admit. Fight as 1 is cool. Could take another Blitz Leech. This is cool too, you can mutate without playing red. But we don't have a ton of non-humans is the problem. But we might have enough where I can still do it. Otherwise I can take like a Sabertooth. I can take the Leech. Take the cheap card. Could take the Mutator, but I feel like we might have a hard time mutating. I don't need any of this. Could splash for Rock Slide. Probably just play the Coil Bug. It's a non-human. It comes back. Could play the Mutual Destruction. We probably have enough sack fodder for that. Okay. How many creatures do I have? Oh, plenty. Alright. So there's a cat. The Heed Bonder is cool. I like that you can gain a bunch of life. Helica Glider. Flying creature. We don't have a ton of vigilance though, but might have enough where I'm going to give it a try. Heartless Act, that's late. It's very surprising. Glider. Get the flyer here. So, this deck's not bad. It's just not quite as good as I would have liked, but it's not bad. We're going to have some difficult choices to make, I think. Sure. So, could take another Lurking Deadeye. I really like Blitz Leech. I know it's expensive, but I just like it. It's a good card. Take the Dark Bargain. So, I'm making it a little bit more difficult for myself, just because I might be slightly caught between two decks, but we'll see. I think we have a lot of options here, so in that respect, we're in good shape. I also like that the Enforcer can eat cycling cards, or eat cards out of graveyards. Let's make the deck here that view. Yeah. So cut all the lands and decide what stays and what goes. These are 4-drops really. These are like 3-drops. Yeah, we've got a lot of choices to make. I think Dark Bargains are out. I'm okay with all these 4-drops. I'm okay with this as our 7-drop, I guess. So 4, 5. Doesn't quite let you stack the way I'd like. I don't think, even though we have a little bit of a vigilance thing going on, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. So we probably don't need the main serval. It does have synergy with the Heed Bonder. The Howl Bonder is not really needed either. So we have to make 9 cuts. Removal, we have... I don't think we're doing Whisper Squad. how many creatures I can cut? I can cut 10 creatures. So I won't even need to cut that many. So basically we're cutting creatures, I think. So probably the main serval, even though it has some synergies in the deck. I don't know if I need the Marshal. It is cool with Mutual Destruction, and it's good with the Perimeter Sergeants. It's true, and I guess it's good with Poacher too. Alright. Maybe I don't do the Heed Bonder. I like gaining life, but maybe we cut the Commando. Maybe we cut both. Maybe they're both just weak enough where I don't want to do them. But I like getting the tokens, basically for destruction and poacher, which is true. But I don't know if we have space for them. Kind of want to keep all my flyers too. We'll cut this. Would I rather play the Commando or the Marshal? Marshal's guaranteed. Commando's cheaper. Probably go for the cheaper. Can I keep both? I don't know. Keensight Mentor doesn't have a ton of targets in here. So I might cut this. It was an early pick too, but it's got some, just not a lot. I need to come up with what my game plan is here. So basically winning off of like a Nethroi. Are we going to be able to outvalue opponents? Probably. Hopefully. What if I just cut the Commando, the Marshal, the Howlbounder? We still have 20 creatures. Can still easily cut 3 more. How many humans do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still have 8 humans. So how many non-humans do I have? 1, 2. You kind of need a weird balance to make Winota work. That's the problem. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have plenty of non-humans. I can cut some non-humans. The weakest ones are probably the glider because it flies, but can I cut 3 non-humans? Probably. Do I want to splash for Winota? I kind of do. I feel like you get good value out of it. But remember, they come in tapped and attacking, so maybe I can't. I don't have enough good humans I want to come in tapped and attacking. So that means maybe I'm just off splashing, which might mean less of a human plan, because I like the mutate that we have. Like I can cut the sergeants. Still have 17 creatures, not have to splash. not have to worry about humans. It's weird. It didn't come together the exact way I wanted it to, but there's some good aspects of this deck too. I think our removal is not bad. Alright, weird. Very weird deck. We're not going to need... Wait, we're going to play our Scoured Barrens. Color-wise, pretty even split, so... Go 8 and 8. So, I still have a lot of learning to do, I can tell. But I think this deck can deliver some cool stuff, so we'll see what we can do. It just occurred to me I did the 7. I apologize. I did the wrong one. I wanted the best of 3 one, but for some reason they swapped where the event was. I'm not quite sure why, but that's alright. Let's jump right into it. Okay. Round 1 we're keeping. Too bad it exiles it. You knew it was there, so why'd you attack into it? This isn't even a spell that targets it. I can offer the trade, and I basically get a free 2 for 1. Yeah, you know what? It's worth it, especially having the Enforcer out there. No blocks. Surprising. We'll just do the Blitz Leech. So it doesn't kill the Mentor, but we don't lose our guy and we get a 5/2. I'm okay with that. And we got a card out of their hand. So basically trade a card for nothing. Glider's good. Just keeps attacking with that Skybonder. So they have Blitz Leech mana up now. Two cards in hand. I think they probably have Blitz Leech, so I'm just going to swing with these two. Light of Hope. Huh. Alright. Well, guess we'll just keep making 1/1s and swing all out next turn. So, they're at 4. Can attack with everything. Block, block, block. Alright. So, I guess we play the Farfinder to get a non-human on board and deck thin. And pass. Alright, first round opponent conceded. I don't know why the other draft doesn't rank. I'm confused about that. Have I been doing the wrong one? I'll have to take a look at that, because why am I not getting ranked for the other drafts? I should look at that. Yeah, so from what I can see, the traditional drafts are completely unranked. I have absolutely no idea why. It seems pretty ridiculous to me, but maybe someone can help me figure out why, because I absolutely don't know why they would do that. This is a good hand. I'll trade that. Like, I want it for mutual destruction, but I'm okay with this. That's fine. They trade a good combat trick for my 1/1 vigilance that already got me an additional land. I'd say I'm cool with that. Like, now I can't pump it with Keensight Mentor, but I think I'll be alright with that. I'm pretty tempted to kill that if they're going to miss their land drop. Yeah. I mean, if they get a land, they can attack anyway. Let's just make them get the land. Guess I want to preserve my life total for now. Poacher's good. So I can triple block this, which I like, because they have to pay mana and then they kill the poacher. But it also just, problem is it doesn't force him to pay mana. So I think we'll still do it. They can just make the trade, but it's still a good trade for us if they don't pump. And if they do pump, they can kill one of our guys. Probably the poacher. So they did pump, and they just killed the Sabertooth, so they didn't even order it correctly in my mind, which is good. So we're just going to hard cast this because we can't mutate, because we only have humans, and then we'll pass. If they kill the poacher, I'm debating whether I would sack the mentor for the extra 4 life and a card. I don't know if it's worth it. That's a good draw. Probably just cast another one. Why not? I can mutate and make the Vulpikeet a 6 power creature, but it kind of, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket if I don't have to. Like, I'm gonna deal less power, less damage per turn, but I have more targets he has to deal with, and I can gain life and draw cards if I need to. Probably a ram through now is my guess. Surprised they did that one. So this is worth it. We're taking more damage from the ram through because of it, but we also get to draw a card. Oh, it doesn't. That's funny. It actually countered it. It's pretty cool. So Oh, they, I think they have the Deadeye. So, I'm just gonna play Leech. Kill the Howlbounder. And take one. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna block. They can play the thing to kill it, and I'll just gain 4 and draw, which is fine. Yeah, worth it. So, give Menace to the Leech, or just do the Vulpikeet. Probably do the Vulpikeet, I guess. I don't know why I'm sandbagging the land. Chevelle. That's a good card. Glider's good. Kind of tempted to kill Shovel, but I don't think I will. So I think what we do is kill this, and we have to sack this. Because if I sack this, they gain life. So if I do this, kills their guy. They can't block. Thwart the enemy. Looks like we got there. Well, this is weird. This is unfortunate, because I feel like I'd rather play traditional draft, but they don't have it ranked. So I'll have to do some reading online about why they chose to do that. Okay, game 3. We'll keep this. We don't have any black mana, but this is a good hand. It's a strong card. Let's choose odd, because then they can't. Get us with this thing, I guess. That was a good draw. I'm just going to get in for 3. Well, wish it wasn't getting exiled, but that's okay. So we'll play the Coil Bug. And next turn I can Whisper that. Could have just hard cast the Whisper, I guess. My thinking was this comes back though, so it might be better. Huh. I think I'll kill the Marshal, get Menace, and get in. That's a good draw. Eventually. So can surprise block the Marshal. Yeah, I don't like this. I think we're gonna surprise block Marshal. So we go here. Coil Bug at least can come back. So we can do the Blitz Leech now, which is good. Well, this is actually okay too. So we cast a Blitz Leech. Kill the soldier, trade with the sergeant. And our goal is to just rack up enough value that we win in the late game. It's not a bad plan. So, yeah, I'd probably just cast the Panther and leave up Heartless Act. So we have a lot of things we can bring back now, which is good. All right. So, hard cast this guy. I guess I could have just brought the Coil Bug back. I'm not sure, that might have made more sense. But now we can do everything. So we just go mutate, make them discard, bring back a million things. We want this over. And we go 3, 8, 10. And they discard. Can't kill either one. What's this do? Got multiple human lords. It's pretty good. I don't know why they didn't sack instead. Wow. They have 2 mana. So we go Panther. Maybe we're supposed to do the Coil Bug. Yeah, Coil Bug would have made more sense in hindsight. Because maybe they're dead regardless. I guess I can attack here too. Surprised we won. Deck seemed pretty good. A lot of humans, multiple Lord effects. Happy to take the victory there. Alright, we'll keep this. Zerda. Well, I guess I can choose Odd. Because it'll have protection from Zerda and Greater Sandworm. I think I'm just going to pass. I've got Lurking Deadeye and Blood Curdle. Actually going to take this. So now I can play Lurking Deadeye. Get him for 7. Pass. Revealing Mentor. Okay. So I think we'll play the Vulpikeet because it has built-in flying. These both can't block the Venturer too, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll take it. This creature must be blocked if able. Up to one other target creature blocks it this turn if able. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Alright, see you for the next one. Keep this. Still need a land, but the Farfinder makes his hand much better. If I wasn't going to get a land, something I can play is nice. That was a good draw. What's this do? It's got hexproof. Oh man. I forgot it's got hexproof. Okay. It's actually alright. It means I'm going to be able to mutate this and get something back, which is actually reasonable. But I'm going to play the Lurking Deadeye at the end of their turn. Or maybe I do it if they attack, depending on what they get. First Strike, that's not the one I wanted them to have. Well, now the Deadeye doesn't do much good. Yeah, I can't even mutate on it. Well, we'll do the Panther. And then we'll get back the Farfinder. Just fine. Deck thin. Get a little value. Maybe I was supposed to play the Deadeye. That hexproof is just nasty. So I can play the Blitz Leech, which I probably have to do. Why does it have double strike still? It doesn't get a counter. There are no double strike counters. And it doesn't have first strike. So I removed all counters from it. It's when it attacks. Wow. That really did not work the way I wanted it to at all. Really did not. Just got the lifelink now. Okay. So I think that we go block here. Play the Deadeye. Kill the Serpent. Yeah. Not gonna be able to climb out of this mess. How do I look at the card underneath it? There we go. So, can do Divine Arrow. I probably do. Which one am I killing? I can still bring something back, I guess. So, I guess we protect the Panther. So basically just need to rip our Death Touch lifelink dude, and then we'll be good. Yeah, well, turns out Mechagodzilla is pretty good. Getting hexproof on the first first one is hexproof. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Alright, we'll go to the next one. Alright, we can keep this. Alright, opponent mulls to 6. Uh-oh, again, huh? Lifelink this time, okay. Well, I want to deal with that before it gets hexproof. Let's play the Venture, and I guess we'll choose Odd. Nope, got hexproof again. Of course it got hexproof again. I guess our best shot now is... Guess we're gonna blood curdle the wolf bear. I've gotta try to get that crystalline giant. I don't know how else to beat it. I needed just one turn, just one. Yeah, they're just gonna take the game over now. Nothing I can do about it. Well, that's not true. I guess I just have to rip my Death Touch lifelink guy. Yeah, that'll do it. It's basically the best I can do. I think we mutate so I can block. Could have blocked there. I didn't. Oh, it's got menace. That's right. Okay. So basically, I lost a Crystalline Giant twice because they got hexproof within the first 2 turns of having it. Otherwise, I would have been able to deal with it pretty easily, I think. So Tactics, the mentor. Or the Glimmer Bell. Says trample my... Oh, trample Death Touch? I'm dead anyway. It doesn't matter what I do. Alright, we'll just concede. This has trample and Death Touch, so I block with my flyer and I just take 4. Alright. We'll go to the next one. Alright, I guess we'll keep this. Well, the good news is I know what to choose for the venture guy if I see him. I think I'm just going to play Deadeye at the end of their turn. We'll do the Whisper and get in for 8. there would have been pretty good. So I think we just swing. And play the Whisper. So they get Blitz Leech. Which is okay. Didn't quite get the land there. I still really need that land. Choices. 5 mana. I guess I can go Panther plus Sabertooth. I like that. Puts 2 more bodies on the board. All of which are lethal. Extinction event, huh? So guess we go Vulpikeet. All right. Finally got that Blitz Leech mana. I think we kill the Reader because they're getting too much value off of it. They can do it in response anyway, but because I do want to sack this to set up for this. Then I can get a bunch of guys back. But they're getting too much value off that Reader, so I'm just going to play the Leech. Geez, they must have a good hand. They're just discarding a good card. So they have to double block this, but they still have enough here. They have to have 5 blockers. I can get rid of 1 with the Leech. They're mutating? Oh, that's... Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Oh, wow. They're gonna attack? I guess I still don't have enough to kill, do I? I play Leech. Well. Alright. I don't have a human. But I guess I do now, so, alright. So we can use the poacher to sack some stuff. Guess I can take 9 here. Oh, I should have... Whoops. Yeah, I really dropped the ball there. Because I should have just killed this, and then I would have been able to Blitz Leech the other thing and still won. So, really, really stupid move on my part. Real bonehead play, unfortunately. Ugh. That sucks. Yeah. Man, that sucks. Alright. That's alright. We're going to play the Leech, kill the Leech, and block the Ungawaris. Can still definitely win this. Yeah. I just made it way more difficult than I needed to, so I'm glad I was able to still win. No white mana, but I don't love this hand. We are on the draw. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit risky. I think I can do better. I think I might need... Well, on the draw. The Blitz Leeches are like dead cards in an opener. I'm going to maul. This one I'll keep. And... what am I getting rid of? Guess the Coil Bug, even though it works with the Destruction. No, I guess the Destruction. I don't want to, but that's what I'm going to do. Lutri. So we'll choose odd for the venturer. Necropanther's cool. Let's play a Volpakite. Guess we recast it. I think we gotta make the trade. I think we need more bodies on the board. Narset. Narset. All right. Well, we ended up going 4-3, I guess, which, considering how pretty mixed I was on this deck, I did not have a great feeling about this deck. I think I'm going to have to just be okay with that. But I think the biggest disappointment of this draft, besides making a pretty lackluster deck, was learning that premier drafts are ranked, but traditional drafts aren't, which just does not register in my brain how that possibly makes sense. So let's open some packs. I'm really hoping a commenter can help me understand why they would choose to do that. How that makes more sense, because to me it doesn't make sense. What's this do? When it mutates, create a red artifact token named Feather, and then you can get your Phoenix back. Any Phoenix. Cool. Alright folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for the next one.